10 seconds.
Hi, and welcome to Illini Sports Night. I'm Ken Xia,
I'm Jackson James.
and this is Making Point. Today, our debating topic is: should athletes be required to go to the college before they get into the professional league? So, Jackson, why do you think they should?
High school athletes are simply not emotionally ready and not mature to go straight to the pros. They definitely need at least 1 year to go to college. College offers the ability for time management between sports and school to actually develop. In high school, you play sports, you go to school, but in college, D1, that's a big time commitment. And finding that balance between school and sports is a skill that you're going to need for the rest of your life. Additionally, understanding how to deal with multi-million-dollar contracts is not something you can go straight from high school to the professional level. With the pay-to-play laws coming into effect in college is a good step towards eventually going pro, but you definitely need college as a first step, even if it's just for a year, to go professionally. In terms of stats, the percentage of high school seniors who eventually play football for the NFL is about 0.09%. And for basketball players, it's 0.03%. So the odds that you're going to go playing in high school to actually going professionally is really small. You need to have a backup plan, and simply going from high school to the professional level, you don't have any backup plan. If you go to college, you'll at least have some steps towards a degree if you decide that might be a better option than go straight to the professional level.
Okay, so you're actually making a really good point, but from where I'm standing, I don't think they should be required to go to college before they enter into the league, because simply I think that they should be able to make their own decisions, and that's partially because college might be a place with all risk and little rewards, and maybe one big injury will end their entire career in the professional league. One of the recent example is the #1 overall draft in the NBA, Zion Williamson. He actually got a really serious knee injury in one of his Duke's game, but that did not end his NBA career. But that might be a potential risk for the players like him to get really serious injuries in the league, and that might make him to end his career too early. And another point that I'm making that is, if someone is good enough to get into the professional league too early, why should you stop them by this rule? There are lots of successful examples in the NBA league, such as Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Dwight Howard. They all didn't go to the college, and they go straight in the league, and they're doing just fine. Yeah, and that's my point.
I think you made some really good points, but I think one big thing in terms of injuries, there's a similar risk in the professional level to get injured. The players in the professional league are stronger, they're bigger, they're faster. The risk of injury is still there at the professional level. And in terms of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, yeah, sure, they're really good. LeBron James went straight from high school to the professional level, but how many of those players exist in the league? You have two current players existing in the league, and every other player went to college, and they're still just as successful as LeBron James in the league currently.
So I can see your point that you're thinking that not everyone is Kobe Bryant or LeBron James, and they will have the same risk in injuring in the league. But from my understanding, I think that getting to the professional league about a sport that they're playing for their whole life is their dream. And they might get injured in the professional league, but I think if they just get a serious injury in the college, that just ends their opportunity to work as a job for the sports they love. And also, you just talk about maturity in your point, and I think that there's a thing in NBA called development league, and I think that is the place for the players that is not mature enough to actually gain their skills to be actually playing in the professional league. Yeah, I think that's something that needs to be considered about. Yeah.
This has been Making a Point on Illini Sports Night. I'm Jackson James.
I'm Ken Shao.
Thanks for tuning in.